Nixon versus Everett. Nixon with the black and orange. Brexton with the black and gray.
What a great card here tonight. What a great card.
EFC 2, the evolution continues. Round number 1 underway for these two warriors.
We haven't
and
even
here
got to the
we
big boys
go.
Yet. Everett snapping that jab. Snapping that jab. Head kick misses.
Flexton look for the big kick.
Nixon against the cage. Nixon postures a little bit. Drops his hands. Gives us a best Roy Jones impression. And Everett attacks him. Inside
Flexton goes for the takedown.
And they come to their feet.
But they scramble right back up. Nixon quick to get right back up to his feet. Nice takedown defense. Oh, Flexton gets him down again, though.
Straight into side control.
And this time he keeps him down. What can Brexton do with it?
And
that's
he's
one
in
leg
the mount.
over on him.
He's straight into mount here, and this is not a good spot.
This is not good for Nixon.
It's not a good spot, but it's early enough in the fight where he's probably got a little bit of energy, able to bridge off a little bit.
Brexton postures up on him. He's trying to rain down punches on him.
Toes against the cage. He pushes off the cage. He used the cage to turn. Danger of an armbar. Here comes the armbar.
Nice.
And it's tight. It's tight. Nixon's going to have to defend
Brexton has that. He's trying to get that armbar on him.
Oh, there's a few hammer fists down
Nixon
here.
responds with some hammer fists to the face, though.
These boys are so close to us we can smell their breath.
I can smell their breath. I can smell Nixon breathing on me right now. Oh!
Hey, the power slam, man.
Nice
That's one
slam by Nixon to Everett. That gets them both standing back up.
That's one way to escape an armbar.
That's one way to get out of it. Nixon with some big shots to
Brexton.
But
hit him back with
Brexton
the right
returns.
hand. Turns his head.
He responds back and snaps off a nice right to the face.
So Nixon has like the modified OBJ without the blonde on top.
Yes, just the all dark.
Just the all dark with the
all natural.
Natural. Is that what it's natural? Natural.
The old natural look.
Good head movement by Nixon.
Nice way to avoid that combo right there by Nixon.
Nixon has good head movement.
Seems like
make a guy swing in air is a lot harder than when you block. So
Nixon
good technique. Oh, Nixon. He goes for the double leg. Puts him against the cage.
Brexton Brexton gets the big slam on Nixon.
That's straight to mount.
And gets straight in the mount.
That was very impressive.
Is he going to punish Nixon this time? He couldn't do much with it the first time.
Wait, now he's further away from
10 seconds left. Can he do anything in this last 10 seconds of the first round?
Last time Nixon used the cage to bridge off his back.
Into the first round right there.
That looks like Everett's round.
That was real back and forth though, but I'd have to say Brexton pulled that one off.
It was a mount twice.
Couple nice takedowns. Nice movement on his feet.
But it was an impressive round from Nixon nonetheless to escape the armbar. And
he squirmed out of that just in time before he went pop goes the weasel. One of our sponsors here tonight, Parks Family Motors Dealerships here in Wichita, Kansas. Parks Motors.
Colford family's been serving the Wichita area for an entire generation here. Parks Motors, one of the biggest sponsors we have here. And they love fighting, whether it be boxing, MMA, or kickboxing. So it's nice to have the community support in a big-time event like this. We couldn't do it without them.
Start of round 2 here at EFC 2. The evolution continues between Nixon and Everett. This fight is brought to you by Irvin Jack's Men's Barbershop and Spa. Irvin Jack's.
Here we go, round 2.
Fighters touch gloves to start round 2.
I think that Everett has a little bit of confidence instilled in his takedown, and I expect him to try and take the fight back to the mat soon. And there's the first takedown.
And there you go immediately. He goes for the takedown. Nixon blocks a great takedown defense by Nixon right there. He just throws Flexton off of him.
Pretty impressive balance. Blood's flowing from
those
Everett's
right
nose.
hands are sneaking in by Nixon. Got the blood flowing from Everett's nose.
And Nixon's got the good backwards movement. Oh, in the right hand.
Caught him with a nice overhand right. Opening that nose up. That has to make it a little bit harder for Everett to breathe.
Double leg on the cage. Takedown. Pulls him away. He's going to look to step straight into mount here. And he does.
Everett does have some great wrestling skills. Oh, he is. Oh.
Nixon's going to attempt to use the cage here to flip. What Everett needs to do is move him away from the cage. That's what his corner is telling him.
He had full mount for a second, rained down a couple, just like that, rained down a couple punches, and then Nixon pulls guard on him. Brexton trying to get him away from that cage. He's trying to get Nixon off that cage so he can't use it.
Joe Wilk, a highly accomplished corner as well as a fighter.
Oh, Nixon sneaks out of the back yet again, just like in round number 1.
A lot of times, just athleticism will get
Nixon
you out of that.
Pushes him off. Everett shoots for the takedown and gets him with the single leg. Right back on top of him.
Yes.
Trying to rain down hammer fist.
Oh, he had
Nixon
a chance to land a good shot. Nixon fires up to his feet. His athleticism is what's keeping him in this fight.
Keeping him in this fight, definitely keeping him in.
He's able to explode out of very bad positions, and that's a gift sometimes that not a lot of fighters have.
This has been a great fight between these two guys right now. They are out here giving it their all. Nobody wants to get that first loss on their record.
And Everett goes to his back off of the takedown defense. Nixon seems to be imposing his will a tiny bit more this round, being the bigger, stronger man. And Everett reverses
on him yet again. Everett's wrestling skills have been shown off in a great, tremendous way here tonight.
He's in a gym full of good grapplers, and it shows that he trains grappling a lot every day.
Oh, Everett just raining down the punches, but saved by the bell. End of round number 2 right there.
2 rounds in the book. Everett is feeling this fight. He's exhausted, hands over his head, nose bleeding, mouthpiece hanging out. I think it's 2 rounds to 0, Everett.
I don't know.
That second round could have won either way.
I'd say I'd have to give that second round to Nixon.
It was close. It was close. I could see that. I wouldn't argue against that.
I don't know. We'll see. If this does end up going to the judge's decision, we shall see. It will be close on the cards, I think.
Everett looks a little worse for wear than Nixon. We'll see if Nixon's able to impose his will again in the 3rd round like he did the second half of that 2nd round.
Seems like Nixon has a little better cardio, a little more juice in the tank.
I think he's just stronger. That helps a lot, when someone's that strong and that big, it takes a lot out of you.
I think Everett's just exhausting himself with all those takedown, all those shot attempts.
It makes it very tired to try and take down a strong guy.
Just wears you down after trying to take down an opponent of your same stature.
And when your nose is bleeding like that, sometimes it affects your breathing patterns. So let's see what happens. That could be a contributing factor.
Start of round 3 here.
That's right.
Ooh, nice shot right there by Nixon.
Jab.
Everett's looking a little hesitant right here, or is he just looking for another takedown?
Nixon's beating him with the jab and fading after the jab.
Seems like Nixon's catching him with some nice shots. Look, yes.
And that's the danger when you commit to punches.
Everett's going for enough. Everett's trying to get this back on the ground.
Big time hook.
Nixon tried to catch him with a swooping left hand to the face. Just missed him. Everett goes for another takedown and gets it.
Wowzers.
Steps over and he's trying to rain down on him.
It seems it was caught his 2nd win.
Looks like he's
pressure into the cage, working,
has him up against the cage, trying to just land some solid shots to Nixon. Nixon's trying to work out, get up to his feet. Brexton is just laying it on him. He's just laying on top of the wrestling skills, the takedowns.
And straight into mount again.
Oh, he has him in full mount right now. Can Flexton finish Nixon here? Seems like he's had him in full mount in every single round and hasn't been able to close the deal.
And this is the difference between amateur MMA, which this is, and professional MMA. Is there's no elbows in Kansas amateur MMA. So here in professional, those would be elbows instead of punches. And another reversal.
Nice reversal by Nixon right there. And Nixon tries to deliver a hammer fist.
The sweep from Everett takes us back into full mount.
It's do-si-do. They are going back and forth. Reversal, takedown, reversal. Neither one of these guys want to lose this fight here tonight. Both of these guys are looking super gassed right now.
It's pretty easy to see why both these guys are undefeated in the amateurs. Very good fighters.
Very, very good skills displayed by both of the fighters here tonight. Somebody's gonna have to take a loss, and that's gonna suck for one of them, because both of these guys have showed a lot of heart here in this fight right now. Oh, looks like Everett has in both hooks. 10 seconds left. He's just raining down the hammer fist on him. He's trying to finish Nixon right here. Can he finish? No! He cannot get the finish at the tail end of the fight. But you gotta give it up for these two, Cody. Two amateurs going at it, both undefeated. Nobody wants to go home a loser.
That was an exclamation point of that round by Everett there at the end.
He's
nice
just
explosion.
To rise up on him and just drop him.
And similar to, I like to call those Donkey Kong punches.
Donkey Kong punches.
Right, Donkey Kong beats those bananas out of the ground. That's kind of what B-Rex was trying to do there. Good scrap. These boys are both wearing it on their face.
That was an amazing way to end the amateur card for tonight. Brexton Everett gets the big win tonight over Joe Nixon.
Hard-earned fight, hard-earned victory.